CBS Sports HQ, and this is a start bench cut. And honestly, on the bottom it says this may be tough, which honestly I don't think it's as tough as they think. It's the Lakers Shaq, Heat Shaq, and Orlando Shaq. It's definitely start Lakers Shaq, bench Orlando Shaq, and then cut Miami Shaq. It's not that hard at all. I don't really know why they think it's that hard. And a lot of people in the comments agree with what I'm saying. I feel like most people have the Lakers Shaq starting. There's no way you don't. Unless you just had a preference for the Orlando Magic Shaq. I don't really know, but it's definitely the Lakers Shaq as the start. And then the Miami Shaq is definitely getting cut. And then you bench the Orlando Shaq. He is scoring leaders right now. So LeBron's at number 1 right now, 30.03. But the main thing is that he has to play actually another game to actually qualify to win the scoring title. He hasn't played enough games yet. He needs one more game to qualify in general. Joel Embiid's 30.2. Honestly, after how much points he dropped yesterday, he dropped 44 points. Honestly, a great performance from him. He's definitely climbing this list. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo's at 30.1. Honestly, I feel like he has a very good chance of winning as well. All these players have a really good chance. But who do you think's overall going to win it? I feel like most people think LeBron. I definitely do think LeBron has a very good chance, and he's my pick right now. Some great play from Joel Embiid. So yesterday he had 44 points, 17 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Honestly, an overall great game. The 44 points is all really by itself all impressive. But then he added with the 17 rebounds as well. In my opinion, he's my MVP right now. A lot of people have been saying Jokic. He's been leading a lot of categories, win shares, and all this other stuff. But I still feel like Joel Embiid deserves it a lot. And I feel like the criteria of what the MVP is changes every year. So it's really hard to gauge of who the MVP is. I feel like I don't know. Every year it changes from who's on the best team. Well, it was a couple years ago to now. Who's most valuable to their team. It always changes. So it's honestly hard to gauge who's the MVP. Who do you think's the MVP right now? And what's your opinion? I don't know what I have to do. I feel like they hate me. Joel Embiid on how voters view him in the MVP race. Honestly, where do you view him in the MVP race? Do you think he's number 1? Do you think he's number 2? I feel like most people have him at number 1 or 2. Either behind Jokic or at number 1. I feel like some people have Giannis. Some people were saying in the comments that Giannis should win it just because he's the best player right now. But I don't know. I feel like LeBron has over the years a lot of chances to win it, but didn't. So I don't really know. But what do you think? Do you think the media is hating on Embiid, or what do you think? And who do you think's going to win the MVP? I feel like a lot of people think it's Jokic right now, and he's probably most likely going to win it. Seeing some weird NBA news. Simmons to miss the rest of the regular season. Really not that surprising at all. Ben Simmons has been ruled out for the rest of the regular season play-in tournament. Brooklyn Nets coach Steve Nash announced. We really have to announcement for this. He hasn't played the whole season, and I didn't really think it was going to happen. Maybe he might play in the playoffs. I could definitely see that happening. But the regular season, it seems like it's over. What's your opinion on this? What do you think?